Once again, you're welcome. And then I want you to enjoy just this clip while we get some things together. And so pay attention, be attentive enough, and be independent, be yourself, be alone, and then let us sleep together in this interaction. Thank you very much. Welcome to Planb Express, an ecosystem for digital entrepreneurship and blockchain academy. We instruct, we teach, we guide participants to profiting from the global financial market. You know, our trainees is hand-on and a practical mentorship where people can learn from without broad knowledge of the financial market. The good news is this: we help people to navigate the system in the stock market, the forex market, the crypto market, the commodity market. And we've been doing this for the past decade and a half. I've put to many people today that have joined these platforms, you know, from where they work, being a student, being a housewife, government workers, contractors, and they've been doing nicely well in this space. For the past 5 years now, the narrative have changed from the aspect of the forex market, how it used to be. It's more decentralized because of the innovations and the introduction of AI system. And so we hold people, showing them how to perpetually stay on the peers that deliver to them, both in a swing strategy, both in a scalping strategy, and even a holding portfolio for a longer time. So Planb Express is an epic platform that been running and situated in Nigeria, precisely headquartered in Rivers State. Our office is located at number 49 Odaba Road, Chidima Plaza, opposite Limit Chesty, close to Roma Masi Runabout, Rivers State, Port Harcourt. And people have been coming and regular trainings and meetings we have. It is important for people to know that the financial market is going global, bigger, and expanding beyond what we used to have. I interact with people sometimes. They tell me after the financial market crisis in 2008, we have never entered into the financial market. I asked them, there is no transaction that happened that without the intervention of the financial market, being in the foreign exchange. I put to you today that the forex market alone is recording a turnover of $7.2 trillion in 24 hours. Why? Because of exchange of one currency to another. So what we do, simple to put, is to show people how to go into that ocean, catch their own fishes, nourish it again, and expand in the economy. Our goal is 5 years financial freedom via digital asset accumulation and financial market navigation. We've shown people how to be independently do it by themselves, because we have seen for the past decade now, most platforms on the internet have been usually the robbing Peter to pay Paul. We said, what is the solution? The first solution we got was to educate and enlighten people for the right education. Be educated, learn, and learn and learn and relearn at all time. So, but most time the challenge we have is the poverty ravaging Africa, Asia, and the Philippines. Most of those scrupulous elements come much to target the level of literacy of people around this area. But we have taken the course and take it up to say we must enlighten the public, we must educate the public on how to enjoy this environment. Ladies and gentlemen, a minute with us in Planb Express will surprise your financial life for better. So Planb Express, together we rise. All right, guys. So I'm going to take us on a dimension of the stock market and why, especially those of us who are in Nigeria, why you definitely need to pay attention, not to the noise in the market, but to be independent and follow what works for you. And if you know that what you're predominantly looking for is financial freedom, you want to step away from the usual noise and hype people are creating in the marketplace. And that's why I tell people, learn to be independent, learn to be yourself, learn to be alone, build up yourself as much as possible. Okay? So, and of course, and to give us some other updates about what we are almost get to. But before then, I would love you to see something very importantly and enjoy this track of a track here. I'm going to go this over here. ممكن go to my coins, go over here. Okay.
We can't see your screen, sir.
Yeah, I'm going to bring it up. And yes. So enjoy the lyric, and I'll be right back. Just a moment.
The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? I can't see all the harvest is ready, cause he told me so. It's green and it's all mine. Standing in the rain as the clouds go gray. On the roads and we would sing. Season's just beginning. Sunlight it hides as the clouds make way. And the pouring of my blessing will not be afraid. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, and in the rain it's for my seed to grow. For every prayer and every seed I've sown, Lord of the harvest knows I'm giving back 100-fold. The land is green, it's green. Oh, oh. The land is green, it's green. Can't you see? The harvest is ready. The Lord of the harvest told me so. It's green for me. It's green for me. Standing alone can be heavy load. And my balls I won't be breaking. So my heart is aching. I got a word and I won't let go. It's your will I'm seeking, so I keep on believing. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, and once again it's time for me to grow. For every prayer and every tear I've sown, Lord of the harvest knows I'm giving joy 100-fold. The land is green, it's green. Oh, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green. Can't you see? The harvest is ready. The Lord of the harvest told me so. It's green for me. I thought it was over, thought you were done with me. But we're just beginning. Well, my life is a journey. I will walk with you. I will never where you want me to. Yes, no. Oh, tell me that's my plan. It's green. Oh, oh, oh. It's green. Just see. It's green. Oh, oh, oh. It's green. It's green. Just see. It's green. It's green. Oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? Dancing on the forest is where they just keep going. So it's green and it's alright.
Thank you very much. It's green. Only if you can see. The land is green only if you can ski. If you cannot see, the land will not be green. But if you can see, the land is very green. Is very, very green. So we're going to be taking out to this edition. Remember, this is platforms for letting you know that Plan B, we build on different dimensions of the market and strategically how to make money and help ourselves to build up wealth as much as possible. Quite unfortunate that people have failed to understand the dimension of building wealth, and that's why we struggle here and there. And so now I'm going to share something with us, and very importantly, and just go ahead. I just need to set the market over here. Yeah, come in. Oh, serious. It's that, so that's. All right, so you're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So building wealth, it's so you know, it's a systematic stuff, and you have to have the right approach toward building wealth. It's not about just the jamboree people, you know, post around. And we're talking about you know, have diversification of the cash flow system. Now I'll go to OKEX. Then after, when I'm done with the stock market, and show you how the power of leverage and why you need to sit down by yourself and leverage. Now, many of you, if you observe, I sent out some coins last week, and not only for people in private mentorship, I sent it out. And of course, people do not understand my language when I send those tokens out, because they've refused to learn the basics. Now, if you're not learning basics, even when the information are set out, you perhaps may miss out of the potentials of what you're supposed to be doing, because you're not paying attention to learning. But I like to let you know that you do not need to have all the knowledge. You just need to learn how to follow system in the gradual format. So that's only what you need. Now, let me quickly start from the stock market. Remember, in our crypto space, one of the lovely things is that if you are patient and you are following learning, you will see that there's a kind of symbolic interactionalism between the crypto market and stock market. However, there are things that also, looking at our local stock, that have told us that some of us who are going to be using Admirals when we start this month. We're going to be doing events in Port Harcourt, I think. But what we're going to do is that we're able to stream it live for others who are not within Port Harcourt and the Everon, to be able to benefit. So from our Plan B members who are outside River State, who are even in the foreign countries, they can get connected both on Facebook Live, on the Zoom, and on the YouTube, so that they can learn. Yeah, and so now I've told us the essence of, you know, why you need to be very, very, very dynamic and aggressive in your crypto approach. Aggressive means now being committed to always want to get it all at all costs, right? And because why? The potential is big. It has a big expansion bay, being that it's not yet a mainstream system. So with that, but there's so much interest to bring it down, because those interests were not unable to get it from the base, and so they have to find a way. Now, it will interest you to know that even Nigerian stock,
well, you can still become millionaire. So I listen to people because they're not ready to learn. There is nothing that requires you wasting your money to funding scheme. Groups of people promise you, monthly ROI and all of that. All you need to do is to learn how to diversify and building your portfolio by yourself. And over time, you just see you overcome all of those temptations and urges of giving your money to third party. If you have been in Plan B, there are so many platforms I use for stock, that is local stock. And that's why I said over time, when we are going to be using Admiras, I've not sent my link to anybody on Admiras, but maybe from next week or when we must have had the event or prior to when we're having event on the 22nd, and then the 1 week event from 24 to 28, Monday to Friday, probably I'm able to disseminate my link out, register, verify your account. Of course, you cannot have Admira account if you do not have, you are not of age, you are not of legal age. That's above 18 years because you're going to do your KYC. Now, so wet.ng too ought to be so, but I think somebody can register. So I'm going to go to wet.ng and I tell you that, yeah, I know a lot of people have a stockbroker, yet nobody stops you not to have your stockbroker. But you agree with me, no stockbroker will listen to my training on stock unless those ones are dynamic. And that's why I love, wonderful man, Mr. Nelson Darabola, CNN. He's a confirmed licensed stockbrokers and, with authorized dealer in both in Nigeria and London, and at the same time, a SEC member in Nigeria. And so I've been in the commodity market and then the general stock markets, as it were. So he has been so wonderful person. So, but if you look at it, because of his, desire for knowledge and dynamics and always want to have innovations, he kept on, he's flexible to allow people to see certain secrets. There are secrets we share in Plan B. It's not made open. If I show you guys one chart I had with one guy, when I saw him was trying to make people to buy into stock, but I still saw that it was because he too is an authorized dealer. It was still actually, dancing around to make people give him money so that he would tell them how to invest in Nigeria stock. And at the same time, he was telling them the amount of money. Yeah, you don't blame him because secret is not secret because they are hidden. Secret is secret because they are not revealed. So for him to have revealed some of those information to you and me and you, you should know that it's a tough thing for him. So I do not blame him. Not everyone will be liberal enough to say, let me share. And I know that human beings too were very fantastic. Some information that are liberally shared to us, we take it for granted. I think that's one of the biggest issues that people have, and they don't want to share information liberally. And at the same time, when even an information is shared liberally, people tend not to take advantage of it, unlike when funny schemes posted and said, come and we are going to give you investment and you make this also amount of money. So, but at the end of the day, they do not make that money, but people still fall victim. So when vital information are shared, people don't take it serious. And again, when vital information are shared without hype, people don't see it as original. I've been victim of this. And then, but when you put your heart, just put your heart to say, I want to make my money in a pure way. And I don't want a situation where when finally God settles and I become financially free, I don't want to have issues with people that come to tell me that I duped them or whatever. I know it's not easy, especially when you just started. It looks so stressful to be able to. It looks so stressful. That's the truth. You find it difficult to actually move ahead because it's as if you do not hype things, it's like you're not going to make it. It's a phenomenon among human beings. So people will come and tell you that you carry good thing, but you have to put some element of sweet talk around it because human being, they are naturally, the scriptures say the heart of man is more deceitful than other things. And that's why further say the heart of man is desperately wicked. So people are more carried away with hypes than reality. But the point is that, and I have told myself, must I hype? No. tell people the real thing. So anyone who pay attention to real information is a real person. And so anyone who is carried away by hype is a fake person. So that fake people are so much everywhere does not mean you should be spreading fake information. After all, what we need more in this space is personal skills, personal understanding, revelations, so that a time comes, I'm not saying you should be wicked not to share opportunity with people, but a time comes you don't have time to talk to anybody. So let's look at the Nigerian stock, for instance. We have so many, like this platform allow you to even look at the Nigerian bond, the government bonds, and allow you to look at some other investment, which I don't have time for. It talked about investment in the, the bond, so 90 days investment, but those are not that type of investment you're actually looking for. And it talked about the, so you can see government bonds, right? 3 years bond, EcoBank, Eurobond, and you have, federal government 4 years bond, yeah? And then you have, so there are many of them like that. So, but those are not the things we're looking for. We're not looking for all of those things. You want to have access to secret where you make stock look like, looks like crypto, or you make stock look like FOREX. That is where you can be having liquid income as much as possible. So you can see this was issued in 2020, right? And the maturity date is 2027. So if you still join now, but you should know that those are not the type of investment you are looking for. But I just want to let you know that all of those investments are still okay compared to wasting your resources to the hands of funny schemes, right? So I'm just using this as an example for you to know that you can be there independently and be controlling your stock by yourself. And you can still be receiving your dividend and everything. And instead of just watching the stock going up, going down, and of course, your stockbroker may not tell you, don't blame them. There are secrets I will expose you to. They are difficult for anybody to just tell you without sincerity of heart. So they will want to, and it's not their fault. What you don't know is your elder brother. And so it's out of your ignorance they feed on. But the one I'm against is that, where you are going to be wasting people's money when people are genuinely coming out to the market, right? So people are genuinely coming out to the market to make money to help themselves, yet you are wasting their time and resources, okay? Good and triples, yeah, of course. Okay, so now you can see this is fixed income stock, real estate, agriculture. So for instance, let's look at real estate opportunities, are there some? I'm not saying you should. There are other independent real estate that you want to invest into independently. Yeah, so let me look at the real estate. So let's look at agriculture. Okay, these are agriculture. Okay, per annum. Okay, minimum per year, 12% per year, 12% per year. This is 15% per year. This is 17% per year, right? This is 12% per year. Of course, this one, all of these are sold out. Now, I'm not saying I'm investing into this, but I'm just telling you that there is no need. Okay, somebody is saying something. There is no need you wasting your resources. Okay, I don't think I see my referral code. I will check later. Somebody have asked me to, but I will check later about that, and then I'll be able to send to us. Right? So assuming I want to participate in this one now, minimum of 50,000. Yeah. Now, so imagine somebody who just wants his money instead of being in the bank account, you want to engage it, but not into Ponzi scheme. Then you want to be buying stock by yourself. You want to be doing what is needed, right? By yourself. So it is more better, more honorable for you. But this is the challenge. You need to pay attention to simple learning. That's why you need mentorship. I have shared a story of some of our people in Planb. Of course, not a full member of Planb. So he came to us He came to me, that was about how many years back, and we're able to buy Ethereum for him, yeah, at the price of $86. And he wasted the Ethereum on this one Ponzi scheme called, what they call them. I'm sure he invested in 3 different Ponzi schemes that are of the same feather. It's a GPT bot, AGPT, I don't know them. So, and then another one, another funny scheme investor was AAS and then QZ asset management. And what becomes of all of those funny schemes now? They are gone, right? They are gone. People are crying. Some people committed suicide, and all of a sudden, and then so. But people that time when you were telling them, when you were telling them that no, this is not how business work. You have to actually be, systematic. They tell you no. I don't have time to wait and all of that. So eventually, slow become fast, and fast becomes slow. So these are examples of Nigerian stocks. Now, somebody will want to ask me, which stocks should I buy now? I'm not going to tell you. I'm only telling you can trade here. Yeah. I'm only telling you can trade here. And to still tell you that there's hope in the local stock. How will you know? Let me go to the stock that have really amazingly did some wonders. MTN, number 1. Presco, number 2. Boa Cement, number 3. GTCO, number 4. And this that have been down for many years. I'm sure it's going back to the price of some people before. That was Transcorp. Yeah, look at Transcorp. So Transcorp, GTCO, Boa Cement, yeah, and so GTCO, Transcorp, Boa Cement, and yeah, so all of those stocks. So let me just click on this stock, Transcorp, for instance. Everything in this world is hinged on information and direction. Oh, so now, so it went up to as high as 420 Naira. Let me go to my TradingView to show you something on it. Okay, Matic, I think you have tried, but I think you're just about to start another journey. So let's look at, this is TradingView. If you don't know how to use TradingView, that's a need for you to come into Planb Express. Please apply for basic course, or if you are on our private mentorship, yeah, those of you who have just started on private mentorship and have not added you on basic, intermediate, basic, intermediate, advanced, and master classes, remind me after this session so that I will add you to the Telegram channels of all of them, because it's a free access for you to, because of the trainings and information that they are going to help you, right? So now this is TradingView. And then we're looking at the stock market. So this is stocks. Now, most time when you tell people about stock, they thought this only, in fact, somebody told me he never knew that the local stock can be viewed on TradingView. I say it can, but it's just that you have a skeletal data because it's not a global phase, as it were. Unlike maybe when there was a stock I was following last week on foreign stock. Oh my goodness, I've forgotten. Yeah, but I think, okay. So let's say I want to check NEO, because NEO was politicized eventually because of Chinese and then US trade war. So NEO Incorporation is it's a Chinese company in electric car. Of course, you should know that the challenge the NEO was going to face. Wow, it has really tried. So at the point, I do not have enough time to do following. So you can see May 31st, NEO was down to as low as $7. And then this is what you see. NEO is about $10 as it were. Now, so if NEO is able to cross this place, so if I want to buy NEO now, I will have to wait to see that it come up above $10.72 and retest it. So I may want to buy. If not, I'll have to wait to see that NEO return back. And if you break the neckline, which is unlikely, then we return back to $7 again. And so then if not, if you break this, so I may want to buy NEO to look at how to sell NEO at about $12 or $13 as it were, and check what happened thereafter. But this was a stock that I started trading how many years back? I started trading it from $3, all right? And I ride to about $63 eventually when it was crashing down. And then you could see that new crash down to as much as possible. Now, so now looking at the local stock. So let me look at local stock. Now let's go to our local stock. Let's go to Transcorp. That was the stock that gave me crazy money, just like the MTN stock. Look at it, Transcorp. There are two things. There is a trans cohort and there's a Transcorp. So this is Transcorp Corporation of Nigeria PLC. And then there's a trans cohort, which is the hotel, right? Look at it. So you look at the symbol, how to check it on the trading view. Look at NGN symbol. This is Nigerian Stock Exchange Market, NCE, Nigerian Stock Exchange Market, Nigerian Stock Exchange Market. So you have to understand what you are doing per time. If not, you can check and go and check different things, right? So now this is the hotel, the international, the Transcorp. Wow. So you can see we said it should have a breakdown here, but it pushed ahead, which means it's setting a new all-time high. It's setting another good entry to create another all-time high. Now, this is a stock that people didn't believe in. It was down for so long time. Let me quickly look at daily time frame of it. It was down for many years. Now, the stockbroker, with their like a decredit agent or whatever type of agent they may be, so they do not have capacity to start telling you, or they probably will not be telling you. So it is your responsibility. You have a stock to understand what's going on there. So kudos to some of our forefathers who, by virtue of thing, had always been following their investment. I remember they will ask us to go and buy newspaper for them because they want to see. So you can see that this Transcorp had fallen crazily over the years. Let me give it to you like this. That some didn't even know that their investment has grown again. So can you see now? So Transcorp in 2012. So you can look at something here. When I told you about cycle of a stock market, some people bought in 2012. So 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. This is about 11 years. Can you see now when we talk about the cycle? Now, this stock was moving up. So look at it. Look at this stock was moving. This is its range. So let's look at it. This stock was trending up for up to how many years? Let's look at it here. From 2000 and So 2019, let's look at the beginning. So 2013 to 2013 to 20, I want to see, to 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, 2012, so the all-time high, so to 2014. So let's say 2012 to 2014, 2 years, it continued to go up. Now, the coming down will take longer time because all of these were downtrend, even though, so let's take, I need to have 3 touch points. Even though all of these were having move up and down, and then you could take down from here. See why stock investors are more mature than other business people in this space. See how many years? That's about, so those to the bottom, that's about 2,268 days. 2,268 days. Let me take this guy up first. Thank you. Date range. Sorry about that. Take over here. Oh, let's see the number of days. Okay, let's just say 2 years plus. Now, you have about 2,200 and how many days? Now, that's from 2014 to 2020, 21 precisely, or let's say 2020. So let's take it to be here, 2020. So 14, 15, that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, about 6 years. Now, then we start having the upward movement since, at least the confirmation was since 2020, October. Now, if you look at it from 2020, October, let's see the percentage profit range, it has actually moved till where we are now. That's about 539%. 539% from 2021, 22, 23, 24. Oh, sorry. 2021, 2022, 2023. So in 3 years, this stock have done this. So now look at it. So you are now saying 539 divided by 3. That's about 179% per year, for instance. Now divide by 12. That's about 14% per month. Just you buying that stock for these years until now, assuming you want to offload, you are good to offload, but now see where you are now being careful. Ordinarily, the all-time high previously of this stock, you want to be careful at that point. And why do I want to be careful at this point? Because you are looking at this market. So at about 6.95 Naira, you want to be careful. 6.95 Naira, you want to be careful. So that, but the moment you broke it, that means that broke how many years past? 2014 all-time high. Since 2014, the first it has broken so many years. The all-time high of 2016 was broken. The all-time high of 2017 was broken. Now it has broken a lot of the years now. It has broken 2017. Okay, this is 2018 all-time high, 2.72 Naira. And now the 2015 all-time high is where it is now. So about to, it has broken it, but retesting now. Then you now want to see the next of that 2014. So the moment you break that, you are going to be fine. And then you want to buy more. Now, listen to me. All of this I'm doing to us, nobody will do it to you. That's the truth. Now, and most time we get carried away by the noise. See, the real people who make money in this space are the patient and the passive. Now, when we say patient and the passive, it's not as if they are just patient. They are patient in understanding. They are patient in understanding. Now, the advantage of now swinging the stock outside just holding some of the stock is this. Look at it within these 2 years now. Within this year, this is 2023. Now, from 2023, it broke out exactly April this year. For instance, it first take a move, March, and it dropped down. So it broke out from 1.3 Naira and then dropped down and got confirmation. Now broke the 1.3 naira. So let's say you bought at 1.4 or 1.5 naira. Now, this is the point. Now, because most time people don't want to learn. So you were able to buy from 1.5, let's call it 1.5 naira. And then you see the all-time high. So it got up to 1.7. Am I correct? Something like this. Yeah, 1.7 naira. 1.7 naira, which is about 112%. So you perhaps sell part of it because we always say likely retracement of another 50%. We use like Fibonacci retracement. Now you are buying back again because this is another kind of key level when it was taking a return. Now it's very, very possible that you will not buy here. But the chances are there that you buy here. This is one. Okay. Many of you may not understand why you may buy here. So it's very possible that this is 1, 2, 3. You may not buy here, you may not buy here, but it's possible you bought here at 2 naira. So it's very possible that you bought at 2.6 naira. No, somewhere here. This is 1, 2, 3. So it's possible you bought here. Now, from there that you bought, I'll tell you reason. Those of you who are in our forum that learn the basics, now you are bought here, and then that has given you another 48%. So let's say you use 1 million naira to buy. So you use 1 million naira. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, from the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 million naira at 1.5. So divide by 1.5. So you have about how many stock, how many shares? 666,000. And there you were selling at 1.7. Is that correct? Something like that. So you were selling at 1.7. So multiply by 1.70. No, I think something is wrong. Let's quickly look at it. Okay, I'm sorry. The additional money, this is additional money, 1.7 is additional. You actually bought at 1.5 and you sold at 3. Look at the price you sold, 3.21. Thank you very much. So you sold at 3.21. It's possible you will not sell there. You are going to sell when you see that it has lost its strength, right? So you sold at just 3 naira. I think I sold at 3 naira. So that is 112%. So now, so you look at it now, this is, you bought at, you sold at 3 naira, loss around that price. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 606,000 multiplied by 3 naira. So that's about 1.9 million. So you have 900,000 naira this same year, right? 900,000 naira this same year. That's in the month of April. That's when you bought, April 12, and you sold May. Come on, that's too much. That's too fast. But remember, this stock have been long awaiting. So now you are now buying back at, you start at the buying because I know chances are there you start at the buying. So, but now you are now buying back at average of 2 naira 6 kobo. So 2 naira 6 kobo. So 2 naira 6 kobo is what you're buying back. So let's say you bought more volume at 1 million naira, but the remaining 990,000 naira you bought at 2 naira, right? 2 naira. So now 990. So the other one were bought at, so on average, you bought at, let's say 2 naira 10 kobo. So 1,999,99 like this. So 1,999,999 naira. So divide by 2.10, or let's call it 2.15. So your stock now is about 930,000 stock. Now you have bought since that time, you have not sold. Yeah, perhaps you probably want to sell here at about that 3 naira again. No, okay. You bought back here, you want to sell at 3 naira. I think, yeah, we did sold at 3 naira and we bought back 2.6. I think if CNN is here, we remember. I was chatting with him that day. So now you have sold at 3 naira again. So half divide by 2. So divide by 2. So 460 something thousand. So let me just take note of that. I'm just sure somebody will be learning that wet is actually built. 465,000. So let's just say 465,000 shares. Now, so now you sold this at 3 naira. So that means we are 1,395,000 naira you have as cash. But the other one you didn't sell. Now the market came down to 2. I think we bought at 2.6. So now this one divided by 2.6. 2.6. That's 536,000. So plus, so the stock you are holding now plus 465,000. So you are holding 1 million and 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, 1 million 16, 1 million, 1,107, 1 million, 1,672 stocks, 1,000 stocks is what you are holding. Now the present price is at 4.7. So now you have not sold, you did not sell. You are still holding that same stock now of the million you are having. Now the present price is 2.7 naira, thereabout, 2.7 naira, and you have not sold. Now, I'm now saying you may not sell because it's having a nice support until you get to 6 naira, thereabout. So, and then this is the stock you are having now. You're now saying when you get to 6 naira, you are going to offload maybe half. So divide by 2. Divide by 2. That is 500,000. So multiply by 6 naira. That's about 3 million naira, right? So 3 million naira. How much was your capital you started with? Actually 1 million naira. Now you have 3 million naira. Remember, the half of your stock is still available. Condition that will make you sell the remaining half is that if the market refuses to cross 6.9 naira and is crashing down, you may sell to wait to the next support. But if it does not, you want to wait. This stock, don't put the gun on my head, please. The way the narrative and people now, the Otedola family and then this guy, Tony Elumelu family, because the largest shareholder now in that corporation is the Tony Elumelu family. So you want to see the dimension these guys will take it to. Yeah, if they take it up big, then you want to still hold on the stock. So they can take it, invariably could get to 10 naira maybe before the end of this year. And then you still have 500,000 volume now. So if you have 500,000 volume and it gets to 500,000, you have 500,000 volume and it gets to 10 naira. So 500,000 stock multiplied by 10, that's going to be 5 million naira. If I'm not mistaken, 5 million naira. Now you can see the narrative is this, that just this year, 2023. But now, what happened to the person who have been holding the stock? Chances are there that I must have wasted it, or chances are there don't even know what is happening. The trend of this stock may end at a given time, maybe this year. Remember, it's going to the all-time high of how many years ago? 2014. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 10 years all-time high is what's about to break. Have you now seen this movement and the stock movement, or the movement of the stock market is not like the crypto market? Now, the forex market have what we call the trend of the exchange rate, which I explained in one of my videos on the TikTok about these things are not controlled by, because it's a fiat, it's a transactions of currency value to one another. So what happened? The strength of one currency depletes the strength of the other one. And what gives strength to other currency is the economic activities of the said country. We talked about the dollarization. Now, you should be knowing that some countries currencies now will be having strength and coming up against the pairing with US dollars, right? Because if you look at it, the fall and the de-dollarization is now going to be affecting dollars gradually. But politically, they may still do a lot of things, but not that type of movement you will be having for buying. Now you will see that if you go to the forex market now, a lot of people are on sell position for USD. Wow. So wow. This market is really going massive. Sorry. Okay. I need to create another entry. So now, let's look at MTN. So this is MTN. You want to see not MTN South Africa, but the shares in Nigeria, which is MTN Nigeria Communication PLC. Now pick it up. Now it is second stock that are giving me enough money. Now you can see very good support. It broke this all-time high of 2022. Look at it. May 2022. So all this white was struggling, yada, and then have a double bottom. And then, so 2022, we make insane money in MTN stock. Look at it. December 2021. So the all-time high of 2021 probably was at this price. This 2021. So the all-time high of 2021 was about 209 Naira. And it was broken eventually, and then have created an all-time high, and then that's going down, and then we have the confirmation of the next move in 2023. Now we have it. We have the 2021. Yeah, this is 2021 broken as easy as possible, right? And then we battled with this guy. He couldn't make it. He returned back to take strength. Now we have broken 2022 all-time high. So we want to create another all-time high. So that means MTN stock will perhaps get to 300 Naira this year. Please don't put the trigger on my head. It's not a financial advisor. I'm not your financial advisor, and I'm not giving any financial advice. I'm only teaching, okay? But my sheep know my voice. Yeah, so they understand when I speak. So, but I'm not talking to everybody in the. So nobody will not carry me to court and say it was when Felix was talking, I start buying MTN stock. Now, can you see? That was MTN in 2020, all-time high was 159 Naira. And then since then, 2020, it crashes down, wow, to 92 Naira, 90 Naira precisely, but we have a buying positions at 98 Naira. So since then, it has been trending up. Let me even look at maybe no data to see far back. Okay, no more data to see far back. So you can see the MTN stock, the performance. So then next we start seeing some good movement, and then it broke the all-time high. This is not a good whatever. So it broke it, and then we create another all-time high in 2021, which was nice, and then a correction perhaps to the previous all-time high of 2019, am I correct, or 2020, as it were. Then we have the bottom out, and then the journey has been phenomenal. Can you see? Oh, so, and meanwhile, somebody is telling you that there's nothing in stock, but this is a stock at 90-something Naira, and somebody have been buying and selling. Now we have consolidated, we move out of it, and then we settle back again now. So we probably could see 300 Naira for MTN stock. Who knows? Exactly when some innovation has start coming in and all of that. So now these are 273 Naira. I think I saw it at 278 the point. Okay, it created about 283 Naira this year, as this month, last month, 13th of June, right? And I saw it yesterday, closed at 278 Naira as it were. Now, these are local stock that people tell you that there's nothing in stock again, nothing's going to happen about stock and all of that. So let me look at, right? So let me, this guy is going well. Which one? Okay, XTC, okay. So now let me look at Presco. So let's look at Presco. So Presco, I think during Obasanjo, Presco was introduced. A lot of people bought the IPO and all of that at about 50 kobo or something. That's many years back. So let me go back to weekly time frame. No, let me go to, okay. Man, Presco had been performing very well. Yeah, so look at it since 2012. Since 2012, Presco have been performing well. When I mean well, the first massive move was at 15 naira. So look at it. So that's like when publicly sold and all of that, not on the IPO. Now, at a point, struggling at 15 naira and created a very big all-time high in 2014, which was 50 naira. Then we have a drop back to that 21 naira thereabout, and it broke the all-time high of that and make another all-time high in 2017. Oh, that's the bull market, the crypto bull market. And now we have a crash down out. Of course, a very good bottom out at 31 naira, which was nice. And then it is a kind of double bottom, a confirmation of entry at 39 naira. So, and it got here, it did struggle. Can you see now? Now, when you want to really enjoy the market, crypto, stock, look at the long-term perspective first, and then you can come and create an entry. And then this is 73 naira. So somebody bought at 73 naira, that was 2021. So 2021, 73 naira, and it created an all-time high. So you can see now, from 2021, it has been trending up. So to 2022 all-time high became around, it was 200 naira. So this data didn't even give you, yeah, around 200 naira all-time high. But there's a possibility that you must have sold at 180 or 175. So let's just say 180, possibly, that you have sold. So let's look at it from 72 naira to 180. How much percentage could that be? That's about 149% in a year. And then it created another entry position. It dropped down to 104. I saw it at 104. So, but let's say 110. Now your entry position, you actually had entered at 125 naira. And there you are now, it's 178 naira, as it were. Now that is Presco. If you look at it, the longer perspective of it, since how many years? Coming. So let's say you didn't even buy the IPO. So you bought at 7 naira plus. So you're at about 2,184 naira. So 2012, so 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 11 years. So let's say 2,184% divided by 11. So let's take that. 2,184 divided by 11. So that's about 198% APY. So divide by 12. That's still about 16% every month. Have you seen where we said the passive, the active make money for the passive in crypto, in stock? Now, the question many of you want to ask me now, Felix, do you think it's easy to have hold this stock? Yes. What makes it uneasy to have for you to have held this stock is the fact that you probably wouldn't have even bought into it, because your target every time you come for presentation, for business opportunity, is the hit and run the Ozbo people love to listen to. Most people aren't interested in learning how to really build wealth. What people are looking for is the hit and run rather than to build wealth. And that's why it's cumbersome, right? That's why it's so cumbersome for people to learn in building. They can't patiently wait. That's why we tell you buy a coin. You buy it because you just see that the coin just moved down a little. You're angry. You're complaining that, oh, this market has finally crashed and all of that. Now, but others are now looking for a way to add to their position. If you follow me, MMIT that had crashed, that came down, somebody have been trading in and it's making money. See what MMIT has moved now. Within those periods that it has crashed, it has really done massive profit. The same thing, Pepe in the coin. Somebody still asked on Sunday market update, should I buy Pepe? Pepe have done massive move. When it crashed down, I told everybody, I think it's important for you to get some Pepe. So it's very possible you didn't buy, that was last month, June, crashed down, look at it. Now it crashed down, and then what has happened? So you didn't even buy from the bottom, but you bought here. So let's look at it. So please, while I'm doing all of this, is for you to settle down. As long as you cannot settle down, forget it. Now, Pepe did 80%. Just for you to buy and be patient. Now, even if you are still patient, that means right now on your Pepe, you have done 91%. You have done 91%. Just by buying Pepe last month, June 20th. Today is not 20th. June 20th, for that matter. Today is 4th. So that is 24 days, less than 1 month, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah? Oh, is it up to that? Oh, 20th till now, it's not up to 24 days. 20th from now, so let's say 10 days to 30 days. 14 days. In 14 days, you have done 91%. So let's call it 90%. And honorably, Pepe still have a growth move. Pepe will still go up. It's not a financial advice. I'm not asking you to buy, but Pepe will still go up. Maybe Pepe will still do, look at it. Pepe will still do, from where it is now, another 78% or another 80% can still be done by Pepe. Now, you may want to, Felix, are you asking me to buy Pepe? Well, it's your choice if you want to buy. But is it a good thing to still buy and add to my one I have, or I do not even have before I want to buy? Why not? But don't get crazy when you buy Pepe now and it crashes down to back to this place before you take another move. Just add to your position. That's what people don't get when we are building this business. People just want the hit and run, and eventually they will not make the money. The people who make insane money in the crypto space are people who are patient. They are diligent, they are patient, they are not in a haste. As more hasty you become, that's how you'll be wasting your money. I can tell you for free. I can tell you for free. People are just looking for hit and runs, but it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You just need to pay attention to what works. So I'm just sharing all of this so that for us to know that this space, you need mentorship, you need to be by hand, and you need to be teachable. So let me go quickly back to, okay, we have so many opportunity, of course, the farming. Yeah, let's look at the farming. Now, before I go back to this guy, OKEX, why you need to use OKEX to be swinging and why you need to use OKEX to be building some liquidity. Patience is required, sir. Patience is required. You're not ready for patience, forget it. Patience is so much required. Be patient, be patient. You have to be patient. Now, this, let me go back, not even EVULU. So, but EVULU is still a cheap coin, came down, and many people, now you can, I think we have link on EVULU, we posted before, and then that people should be, you can stake EVULU or farm EVULU. Let me check if I can post this on the chat box. I will be intentional or intentionally putting valuable information, apart from the people who are on my private mentorship. If you're on my private mentorship, after 5 years, you can't show me your financial achievement, I will delete you. That's the truth. Because people in private mentorship, if you require me to beat you, I'll have to beat you. That's the truth, because you have no choice. You have signed to make it. So it's a force, it's a must. So you can't be a disappointment to God. So it's a must. Once you are in private mentorship, just know that you have signed a must. you have signed a must make it form. So, and if you must make it, I will break you. So, because a lot of people have been doing funny scheme and all this jamboree and all of that, people are telling them hypes. No, remove yourself from those hypes. We must build genuine wealth. And to build genuine wealth is not hit and run. Okay, I just want to something very fast. Yeah, okay. So I just hope if this can enter the chat box, if it's not going to be more than the chat box, I want to copy it, but on the YouTube recording, it's going to be there. So if you cannot enter the chat box, it's going to be there at the YouTube chat box. So let me take it up. So I will be intentionally putting some valuable information in my scheduled trainings. Since people don't like to, people love excuse, they always give excuse for certain failure. And so, but for me, excuse is not an option. Okay, so let's look at, okay, I just hope I can put it on the chat box. If you cannot take that, maybe we'll have to, where you're, okay, it's long and you can't send it, okay. So you can send it in multiple dimensions. So let me look at if I can copy it. Let's look at it. Okay, so this is EVULU. So if I copy EVULU, okay. So let me copy EVULU and put it on the chat box. But I'm sure when you cannot get it on the chat box right now, you can get it on the chat, some chat portions of the YouTube when the recording is out, so you can always copy from there. Okay, network, put it up. Oh. So So I'm sure many of us now who have started from the beginning now have a perspective and understanding onto the stock market that is not the way people present it to you to be, and that the best you can do for yourself is to be personally involved. You have to be involved by yourself. I can bet with you, if you are involved by yourself, you will be happy you do. Okay? You have to be involved by yourself. And the moment you're involved by yourself, you'll be happy you do, because you can now be systematic, right? You can be systematic. You apportions money accordingly, telling yourself, okay, this one is purely for my stock, or this one is purely for my that. Okay, in my crypto, this is for my farming, this is for my staking, and all of that. So let me check the EVULU. EVULU, even WIGOSWAP. So now it might be $100. You don't need to have all the money. Now you can put $100 in EVULU, you can put $100 in ULS farming, you can put $100 in WIGOSWAP. So 100 in EVULU, 100 in WIGO, 100 in what's it called? ULX, 100 in WIGO, 100 in ULX, and 100 in EVULU. And then you can put 100 in your, drip FAUCET. So you're just spreading your tentacle. Then while you are now doing your swinging on your BINANCE, on your OKEX, on your BYBIT, and all of that, instead of all of those funny schemes, those ones that they'll say, come and invest, buy a package, it doesn't work. Don't be deceived. They don't work. Those things don't work. They're only looking for a way to generate money from you. They take advantage of your ignorance and greed, perhaps. Because if we only say ignorance, that means, well, we're not being fair. It's just that wicked people, ignorant people, and about three group of people that belong to the same, because wicked people feed on the ignorant people. And ignorant people are the ones that help the ministry of wicked people to grow well. Ponzi scheme is growing well in Nigeria because of the group of ignorant people, Africa to be precise, Asia, Filipinos, and all of that. Why? Because of ignorant people, of course, based on their level of greed. So the best you can do to yourself is to remove yourself from those groups. Nobody can not to be available. It will continue. It will continue. In fact, it will go more bigger. Right? So, but the best you can do is that you can exempt yourself from it. So I just want to see if I can see EVULU. Okay, come in. Yeah, ELX is not opening the way I want to open. Okay, EVULU. So for instance, this is EVULU. All you need to do is to buy. I love this, the way they say they have removed the network marketing. I'm not against network marketing. I love it. I teach it, but there are culture that people exhibit in it that are so terrible. So it now makes it look like, a kind of witchcraft. So because people now use that one to extort, to exploit people. Yeah. So that's why I'm always being very not comfortable with when something is just predominantly talking of marketing as well. Is there anything wrong with network marketing? No, our platform, amazing model, right? Amazing model. But let it be that you are marketing what has value. If I'm marketing some platform that I know that it has utility, there's something that is coming up now on a particular broker, just like Admirals will say we're bringing up. And there's a broker now too, I was experimenting on their platform because of some services they made available. I love it because I know that it's going to help my community, right? So with that, I can say, okay, even if such have a marketing section, it's not going to be difficult because it's going to help people, right? So you can now see you have staking, you have two staking, you have SEC staking and DEX staking. So you can now see, now if you look at the DEX staking, they may want me to log in. Do I have, I can't remember. I'm sorry, I can't remember. Let me check. I cannot remember if I have. Some of my stuff I just register and then put their stuff in a book. I just put in a book so that I will not touch it, so that I can be disciplined enough to allow it be. I just hope I can remember. So just a moment, guys. I want to try to log in. It's telling me wrong. It's telling me wrong. I think I will need the authenticator app. Thank you. EVULU. Okay, this is an example, right? Yeah. Sorry. Just a moment, I need to open. So they call it progressive staking. Okay, this is an example. I'm coming. So see an example of EVULU staking, right? This is example of EVULU staking. So you can stake, you know, and then making, I think progressive, I've forgotten the percentage, but it's whooping, right? So now if I like, I think if I claim it, I don't know. Claim. I don't understand. Okay, reward to claim is this. Okay. No, I'm not. So this is an example amount. Then another one. Okay. Claim 51. I don't understand all of this. So do I claim that the information is correct? I don't know. So just like that. So these are stake.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's correct, eh? It's a simplicity.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
if I click on claim, that means I'm just making it available in the balance, Abi?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I now say yes, okay? So I say yes. So now, so these are the things that we do that some persons felt that, okay, anyway, they call it that there are secrets we have access to, they do not have. And I've said it time with that number, what to call secret, they are not secret because they are not available or they are not open. They are secret because they are not revealed. And even when they are revealed, you do not take them. That's just the challenge. And that's the problem most of us have. So when they are telling them, do like this, it looks so unreal to them. And so, are you sure I can get it like this? Buy and stake this coin? No, I bought it, is crashing down. And that's why they're not progressing. Year in, year out, they do the same thing. Yeah. So it's actually, to me, I've said it time without number that no matter what you do, no matter what you try, a lot of people will not get it right. So, and trying to let them get it right at all costs is trouble. But it's just to give everybody the ideal thing. Now, the same thing, you can see the same thing, you can do your DEX staking on the same platform. Yeah, so you can do your DEX staking to your wallets at the DEX staking. And the good thing is that if the staking on their back end, you can claim your token after the expiration, as it were. So you can say connect your wallet, and you connect, do whatever thing you want to do. So it's the same style with EVULU. It's the same style with WIGOSWAP. It's the same style. You know, you bridge your ULX to do your farming and all the like. Then it's the same style you want to do your drip FAUCET. Okay. Okay, somebody's telling me there's like the set staking is no longer available. No, what I had that was not going to be available is the networking. I wouldn't know anyway. Now, so if anyone is now coming in and luckily they tell you this one is not available, that's your log. So, but that's why it's always good you take information and opportunity up immediately when we bring them up to our notice. So now let me go to OKEX as I wrap up this edition. Now, if you go to OKEX, there's something you need to be exposed to. I've been telling us this thing, time without number, that you have this platform, it allows you, which one is, okay, BSV, okay. It allows you to do experimentation of trading on the demo account and whatever. Now, what to do is to look at, you open your OKEX, and then you perhaps go and buy, okay, yeah, you have your OKEX, you now go to buy, to select coins you want to be leveraging on, yeah? You want to select coin you want to be leveraging on. So if you're leveraging, yeah, if you're leveraging on coins, so you just stick to those coins at a time, maybe like 5 coins or 10 coins at a time, so that you can monitor and work with them more, rather than, you know, playing jamboree here and there. Now, the both allow you to, like, say you are doing a copy trading, just like using someone's settings, yeah? Then with that, you buy and then the both be trading. The difference is this: if you are in Plan B, especially if you're on the subscribe forum, you can follow up when we say, okay, when the market, a particular coin has finished trending and you have both running on it, you can close the boat, right? You can close the boat. Let's say, for instance, you have a boat that have been trading on Litecoin, and the way Litecoin was pumping for more than how many days now, and you now observe that, of course, not just observing, you have gotten a confirmation. Let's look at Litecoin, LTC. LTC. So you've now seen that Litecoin now have tried it best. No coin continue to just get bullish continually. Now Litecoin is almost creating a kind of, if you jump up a bit now and hit here and come down, head and shoulder. So you should expect that Litecoin will crash down probably to the next support line, which is around $90-something. At that point, yeah, at that point, you want to exit Litecoin. Perhaps for me, I will have exit Litecoin at a price of $112. And now, at that point, you will stop the boat. Because if you do not stop the boat, it will, you know, you will have been buying from this up. And when the market crashes, you will just be waiting. Unless you just want to have it, let it be like that, whatever you want to do, no problem. If not, when you stop the boat here, you can take your profit and wait for it, or buy another coin, or wait for it down and now create another boat. These are the things. So when you sell the boat will be trading for you. When you have seen, it's your responsibility to come and check what's happening and now say, okay, I've taken advantage of this time, so let me now exit for a while until another good entry point. What you have really engaged the boat to be doing is that be buying and selling within this period until I'm not ready again. Yeah, I will stop you. The job you have done is enough. I will stop you. I'll call you back later to come on. But sometimes if you just leave it, you'll see that you will still be buying with the money you have. And then you wouldn't see that the profit you have will have been reducing. And so that the things. So now, coming to OKEX, for instance, there's a coin that I've been checking. I've not heard from it. Is Mina. So I don't know what happened to Mina. So let me look at Mina, M-I-N-A. Now, I'm not just picking them. You could go back and check their narrative. Okay, Mina too have been struggling and coming up all this while, but just that it has been a bit quiet since, right? So I think Mina is trying to now return back to prior time. So I'm not going to be interested in Mina from the look of things, as it were now. Perhaps I will have to just check another coin entirely. So Matic 2 has done some noble, but Matic still have a long way to go. So let's say I now go to my boat, okay? And I say the lovely thing you have in your boat is this. The lovely thing you have in your boat is this. You can set your boat on the major coin you want to be holding or be buying and holding. So let's say I now go to boat and go to trade. You can use demo to experiment what you are learning. And now when you go to demo, so let's go to demo, for instance. On the same Matic, I can set different boat style for the same Matic. Number one, I can go to my boat. So this is, I go to trade and I go to what? Trading boat. Remember, you have first of all set it on demo. Now, with that, you come down and say, okay, this is demo, right? Yes. There are fantastic things I love around this. This boat has many things, many things. It's just for your own exploration. If you don't explore it, it will exploit you. So it was, when you explore, you can exploit even the system itself. It has a grid boat, it has a future. Don't use those future grid, futures DCA. It has a spot DCA, you can use it if you like. Then it has a moon grid, forget that one. You can do the recurring buy, smart portfolio. I love this. So let me quickly click on the smart portfolio. You can see that I set some portfolio, right? $300, $300, $300, $600. Now 154%. This was since April. Now 77%. This was the same April, all of them. This is June 22nd. Now, no, don't tell me that. guys, do you see what I'm seeing? This is a narrative trading. Jesus Christ, what's happening? My goodness. Guys, is anyone seeing what I'm seeing? Mr. Simplicity, are you seeing what I'm saying?
I can see outrageous percentage there.
Outrageous, sir. You can just repeat that thing. You know, the day we're doing training and I say, let me do DeFi. You know, these are narrative. Now, because of the season, and what do they say? You know, it was a copy trade we used that day. And we said, let's pick this guy that say about DeFi portfolio. That DeFi, there are different portfolio systems. There are MEM portfolio and all of that. This is crazy, sir. This is outrageous, sir. 5,210%. Making profit on $300 to be $15,626. This is outrageous now. This is what? Now, if you go now to the detail of the boat, you're going to see something. Now, so that's what you are leveraging. Now, look at what happened. You may set both in different form. One will have performed very well. One will have a very sluggish performance. Sir, to tell you that even the performance was higher, sir. It's just that we didn't come in that time. Hello, sir. Look at the percentage at a point on the, my goodness, this is crazy. On this, yesterday, sir, look at the performance yesterday, sir. 58,143%, sir. What has dropped to 5,000 now was 58,000% on $300 equity. Now, let's look at it. In crypto, just respect yourself. That's why I tell people it's not anybody's mate. So now look at $300. It doesn't matter what coin they buy with, right? Now 58,000. So let's look at it. 58,000. Let's just call it 58,000. So 58,000, right? So let's just call it 58,000. Divide by 100. That is 580x multiplied by $300. Eh? It's well. Oh my God. Now let's look at the detail. Let's pay attention to the detail. Look at the coins they were trading. CRUV, Link, MakerDAO, Compound, BTC, LRC. And see the way they have been doing. See, they still have some buy, they set. What? See, total investment, $300. Current market cap of this, your portfolio, $15,000. So now, maybe when you come, when you have seen that kind of wicked money, you can just say, thank you very much, you know, I'm stopping the boat. You just see your money, everything returned. What? See, my goodness. My goodness. rebalancing. But so you don't need all this English. So you can see what we are talking about of leveraging on opportunity. And like when in the office we're telling people about leveraging on opportunity beyond just like, you know, leveraging on opportunity, not just because of the name of the coin or the name of the project and all of that, but you are leveraging on opportunity. And that's exactly so. But you know, I can tell you for free now, for instance, let me just share this thing with some person. So you can now when you come in, but this same thing, now when you do not understand time and season, like the children of Issachar, now this same portfolio, the trend of that portfolio must have finished, but you did not know. And then you will now see that the market has finished its journey and you did not close it. It will at the same time, come down to nothing because it would still be using to buy it in that order. Now, but you can see that this portfolio has been built, and you can now see where we say the patient, the active make money for the patient and the passive. So like another one, look at this one that since April, this one now is since April, and yet it's still just 80%. Look at this one, since April, it's just 77%. Look at this one, since April, it's 155%, $600. So the only accrual is $930. Now you may even check some, it will be in negative. This is portfolio. Now let's look at recurring buy. Recurring buy on BTC. See why we tell people use both. Look at it. Now, recurring buy on BTC, how much was actually sent to this? I love this. I love this. This is lovely. Now, P&L is 11%. Why? It was just buying BTC on a regular basis. It's now telling us that the average price it has bought BTC is $27,000 because it was just buying every day. Cumulatively, it was buying maybe every day $20. Look at where we are telling people, learn how to be an investor. It was just buying little fraction. Cumulatively, what it has bought since that time is 1,000. So it does not need to use this $1,639 to buy at the same day. It has been buying fractional like that. Now, the same thing, Cardano is at loss now, right? 14% loss. Cumulatively, what it has bought is $465 by buying $55 Cardano every day. It's saying because the average price it has bought Cardano is 34 cents. Now, but it's at 20-something cents. So in this case, you have to leave this one over time when the market is up. You can now see that some portfolio that are here, you can see all of them are at loss, right? Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. All of them are at loss. Look at them. Like it's like that NFT EVULU said. Maybe those ones that just started newly now, they are at loss of 7%. Come on. So now, let's go back to I say grid and DCA. So let's look at DCA spot, not future. Look at all the DCA. Okay, they have a floating loss, $60-something, $1.something. But profit so far, 59.35, which so wow. This is Avas. The coin selected $100 equity on Avas. It has done 276%, which is $552 profit on equity of $100. And this started since when? This started since March this year. This one, April, this one, April, right? Now let's look at, okay, future. Look at the future. Okay, this one even try. I expected loss, but you can see that even at the end of the day, it's just a little fraction. I didn't know that you could have done that. Do we have anyone here? None here. So let's look at now grid spot. Good. So look at this grid spot. So look at the Mina. Mina is at negative of $19, which is 19% loss. But OKB is at 15% profit. Why Avas, that means Avas had really performed very well. It's on 175% profit. That was since when? It started That's April. So another one, 68%, 20, that's Litecoin. And this ICP. With the current activities and technology leveraging we have, you don't need to give your money to Ponzi scheme. I can tell you for free. For instance, I come in now, I want to set a boat. I click on trade and I click on trading boat. It will open a new page. Now, you now know what boat do I want to open? Is it grid? Is it DCA? Is it arbitrage, which I can do like the deep sniper and all of that? But the most used may be your grid or DCA. But why you may use your arbitrage is the portfolio creation. Now you click on arbitrage and you see what we call smart portfolio you create, or you can go and select from the available. That's why you see our treasure percentage. Mr. Please look at, this is future. I don't do that anyway. So I don't tell people to go and do that. But look at it, 43,620, how many percent? That's about how many days? About 175 days. That's when it has been on, right? It depending on whatever amount you put in there. Look at this on Solana Perpetual. This is 55,000%. You will see some million percent. I tell you for free, I don't think you need to give your money to third party with all manner of tools we have. All you need is basic settle down to learn. So assuming I want to create now, look at if I click create, it's going to take me up to now select those things we saw initially. So you're now going to see some of those stuff we saw before. Yeah. So you're going to see, like it's saying this one, this is like the mainstream crypto, blue chip, public chain, and all of those, which has to do BTC, Ethereum. These are blue chip. But be careful. Some of the blue chip may be gradual, but the meme will do you more. Look at NFT. I think NFT are now Ethereum legend. Some of those crypto around Ethereum and all of that. So see, look at the EVULU, right? There are so many. Or you could come back, for instance, let me close this. I could come back to select from those one available, but I do not need the portfolio of future. So you may say you need portfolio around what? Grid or spot. Like this. So you may need smart portfolio. So smart portfolio. So you can see smart portfolio. Can see now it's a very slow, gradual. But over time, when you have checked the time and all of that, oh, this one just started. This one just 3 hours ago. Can you see? This one 3 hours ago. I think there's a good narrative around Solana now and all of that. Let's look at this guy. Litecoin, just 4 hours ago. This one, just 7 hours ago. IOTA, Uni, I think this one 8 hours ago. So let's pick Solana narrative. Or pick Solana narrative, we'll come and pick Solana XRP and Litecoin narrative. So I'm going to copy this, the first one. So look at it. No, where is this? Solana. Yes, that's it. This one, Solana, USDC, ETH. So you click on copy. Now, once you click on copy, look at it, it's going to show you all of those things. You may want to adjust parameter if you like, but it's telling you that the minimum you can invest in this now is about $30. So let's allocate $100, right? So $100. So $100 allocated. So I may not adjust any parameter. So if I want to adjust, what do you even know how to adjust? So I click on copy. So can you see now it's saying we are going to allocate 33% to Solana, 33% to USDC, 33% to Ethereum. Yeah, so it just show you the way we allocate it. You say, no problem. Thank you very much. Now click confirm. Trust me, I can tell you for free, at least if I'm just typing. So look at it. We have created it, right? This is crazy, right? Now look at it now. Now it has started at initial points already, say 11.11% loss. Can this person control? I don't want to mute you people. I want to say we are mature. That's why I don't want to mute anybody. Okay, so now look at the three portfolio: USDC, Ethereum, Solana. I do not actually like the USDC aspect, but it will be consolidating anyway. Now, you see what it's going to be doing. We'll be trading and trading and trading and taking profit and trading in these coins. So I don't, oh gosh, technology, oh my goodness. So this guy will continue to do whatever is, to be doing. Now I'll pick another one. May God grant us understanding in Jesus' name. So I'm going to go to XRP, XRP, Litecoin, Solana. I think it makes sense. So let's go that. Okay, minimum is $100. So good thing. We'll put the $100 there. Go ahead, copy. Thank you. Oh, it has many. My God. It has Litecoin, XRP, Solana, Dogecoin, Pepe. Ooh, this is lovely. This thing's going to be crazy. So I click confirm. I think if I want to adjust parameter is when maybe which to take profit to. That's what Mr. Simplicity love. This one is saying what? Something, the minimum investment amount cannot be less than, did I put less than that? Okay, so let's take $200. Maybe he's looking at what was allocated to Litecoin, was too small. Good. There we are. It's open. Oh my God. Can you see? Oh my goodness. Oh my God. So let's continue this way. Portfolio. I think Mr. Smith can sue these people that they copy Planb language portfolio, because it has been our style to tell people the first thing we always faced in Planb is portfolio management, how to build our portfolio. It's one of the crucial things we face. So this guy just made it easier for us. Say, guy, we have brought something for you, what you love. But that's what people don't like when they come to Planb. So we're not talking about hit and run and all of that. Oh, it's going to take me longer time to build portfolio. But over the years, once you settle down to build your portfolio, you just be enjoying yourself. You just be enjoying yourself. That's the truth. You just be enjoying yourself. So you can see the portfolio now. See the one we just created, right? Solana and this. Maybe the next time we come now, we're going to be seeing wonders around this. So when you practice it on demo, you can now be opening on your real account and be enjoying yourself. I'm sure many of you now can see some secrets why some of us, don't get perturbed at all when the market is crashing down, because we have some portfolio management system, strategic setup of farming and all of that. And that's why we tell you, even when the market, the farming we are doing crashes down, we have where to fall back to, for God's sake. We're not bragging all this. Now we have been building portfolio now on the drip FAUCET. How many people have been? One of my sons was here last week. I was asking me about, it's not as if you have the whole money everywhere, but it's sacrificed to build his portfolio, and the FAUCET he was doing. If what's come to us and he want to be even pulling out money at lost, he won't have the pains. You can imagine when you need like $200 or $300, you ask friends around, they say they don't have. But you look at some of your portfolio, you just give yourself 5 days. You look at some of your portfolio, you just give yourself 3 days. You look at some of your portfolio, you just give yourself 10 days, depending on what you have been building. And you will now get it. As you get it, okay, imagine somebody was looking for $300 to do that portfolio that we did and to put it this way. Let's assume that, okay, this is an account, for instance, this person now have 10,000 drip FAUCET here, and now it's going to be doing it. So that means on average in a day, it's going to be having 100 drip token. Now, if it's going to have that, let's say it's going to be making $20 every day. Now, by the time it convert because of tax and all of that, let's say it will drop to $15 every day, right? So in 10 days, it's going to have 150. So he can give himself 15 days, half a month, to gather this money and then take that $150 or $200 or to look for other places and add up to get 300 and go and put in that portfolio. Now, let's say in 1 month, that portfolio is equal to that outrageous thing we are seeing, just to do 1,000% or to do 300% or 500% of his $300. So if you do 500% of $300, that is 300 times 5, that's $1,500. He can quickly just withdraw that profit and now take back to build another. See, all the secret I'm letting to Ross sometime may not be appreciated because they look valueless. And I wrap up by telling us this most time, what we don't pay attention to look as if it was free. But because we're not the one that pay for it, that's what makes it look free. Let me use us. Our salvation, we thought it was actually free. No, somebody paid for it and gave it to us free. It was free. It was paid for. But because somebody paid for it and gave it free, you waste it. That's the same thing. Now, what I'm giving to us now, they are secret. There are some platforms I subscribe for. I pay nothing less than 10,000 a year. Some I pay 5,000 a year. Yeah, research system. Some tools, sophisticated tools. I love when CNN was sharing with us on Sunday about his boat he had been using for, he said this year make it 9 years. I was even thinking at his time, it was $3,500. Later, it was $5,000. Now, we listened to him that day, he was telling us it's now $8,000. Do you think he will still pay for it even when he gets to 20,000? Yes. Number one, he has made so much money. Number two, he has been on them. Number three, is not new to him. So you that will say it's too expensive, nothing is too expensive, just that you cannot afford it. And what makes you not to afford it is because you don't know the value. That's the thing. Many of us are on this call now. You sacrifice your lunch time, maybe it's your even the break time that you're supposed to be flexing and enjoying yourself. Some of you just finished praying. In your office, maybe you have some special prayer you have given to yourself, and then you're supposed to and go home and go and refresh. You sat down and to want to. Do you think it will be the same? That's what the scripture talked about in Matthew chapter 13, verse 12. He said, we would give to those that have more to have abundance, and I will take from those that have less, who don't. He said, I will give to those that have more that ask, and then I will take from those that have less, even what they have, the little they have, I will take from them and give to them. And in the new translation, it translates, it says, for them that have more knowledge and ask for more knowledge, they will get the more knowledge abundance. And those that don't even have enough, I will take those they have and give to. You may say God is wicked. No, he's telling you what is your mindset, what's your readiness, what understanding do you have. So this place is fantastic. You see that the rich getting richer, the poor getting poorer. What has actually changed? What has happened? What has happened is just the readiness of the mindset of us, paying attention to learning and all of those things. So I'm sure this should have helped a lot. Then we have like EVERGREENFFX that people ought to have been using and use as much as possible. Now, if you don't have enough money to have started your EVERGREENFFX, what are you supposed to do? Derive strategy to buy into so many coins by yourself, and then building up your portfolio so that over time you can make more money. When you make more money, you are now able to now share. Where's this one? I need to do this. Okay, thank you. So this space is crazy, guys. I'm telling you. There are secrets if I launch you to, you won't sleep. That's the truth. You will be angry with yourself that, what? Why have I wasted all my resources? There are secrets if I launch you to, you won't sleep. And that's why I say nobody will be in crypto, and if it's not broke, he does not understand it. Because you always need money to feed, to put in here, put in here, put in here. So by the time you are looking for money to put in here, one Ponzi scheme comes, how will you now have money to give to them? You will not. You will not. You will not. Look at this now. I'm using this account now to build another account. Look at it. What can I do? I will just claim it, and then I will drop it. In no distant time now, that account will build up to 10,000. I will face another account in that order. Regenerating and helping. And then over time, let's say the coin just managed to go to $1. And if you manage to go to $1, I don't know, maybe this year or next year, and you are making average of 100 in like about just even 5 wallets. 100 times 5 is 500. 500 times $1 is 500. And you make that one daily for 30 days. That's $15,000. All the money you have been spending for 2 years, 3 years, you made it in 1 month. 1 month. So in 1 month, when you now make it, what to do with that one you now make in that 1 month? You may now say, it's time for me to now gather the money and buy a house. Maybe that's not what you need. Maybe that's now you now come to be an investor. I've been talking about stock now. Okay, imagine whoever bought 1 million. We saw that if you use 1 million to have been trading ordinary Transcorp from April this year. Was it April or May? Or was it even June? Just last. So now, how much it has grown to. But because if you are not learning, you will not be able to implement those things we said. I know many people don't implement those strategies we give to them. Look at this now. I'm going to drop this one, 76. What do I drop it to? I will drop it to another wallet. Look at it. Let's look at another wallet I want to drop it to. Let's look at that wallet. But that's the same project. People say it has died. Nothing is happening there and all of that because we are not coming for knowledge. We're not coming for knowledge. We're not coming for knowledge. As long as you refuse to come for knowledge, you will suffer for your ignorance. So the best way not to suffer for your ignorance is to go for knowledge. That's what the scripture was trying to pass across. That's Matthew 13, verse 12. Yeah? So now I'm going to drop it here. So now look at this now. This is having $4,500, so 4,500 token. We have a time where some people were making $5,000 every day on this same project, right? Why? But when they start, it was not rosy like that. So they were harvesting, right? That was the time they were harvesting, and that's the time we were coming in. Now, when over the years now, this now come to metamorphose to something big. Yeah, so let's see. Now, when we be harvesting, some people say, how can I be making, how are you doing it that you were making $500 every day? So how much can I invest? He will have been able to invest though, but at that time, what is looking to invest too expensive for him? Imagine he wants to be making $500 per day. Yeah, meaning that he need to have 50,000 pieces of drip FAUCET, right? And the 50,000 pieces of drip FAUCET, okay, so let me hydrate this one. If he had bought it when it was very cheap, he wouldn't spend so much. At that time, he now wants to buy 50,000. They say each is $1. So he needs $50,000. Where is he going to get it? And if he venture into it and the market now crashes by 50%, that means his capital already has looked down to $25,000. He will say, oh my God, I borrowed this money from cooperative and I need to pay loan back. How do I go about that? So, but the time he ought to have taken it and he would not feel the impact so much, he didn't listen. He was facing AAS, QZ asset, and all of those funny schemes. Okay, so now this is 4,544, drip. So I'm going back to the first wallet, and then I will drop. So the moment I drop, it just goes straight to the logged. And then once this guy is taken to 10,000, I will abandon it. Maybe it will now join the league of supplier. So it will now be supplied to that wallet. Okay, now, so look at it. So I want to drop it. Let's go here. So I drop it to direct airdrop. So I go to direct airdrop. So the wallet is this. So how many? 76. 76. Send it. This is month of July. You missed month of July. Oh my gosh. That's going to be very disastrous because the bull run will take you by storm and you will be staggering because The confused stage of the market is when everywhere is green. You'll be confused with which one to buy. The best time, what people call confusion in the bear market is being scared. They're only scared because they are ignorant of the system. What you lack understanding about, you are bound to be afraid of it. It's just like when you are close to your God. It's a they who do know their God, they shall be strong and they shall do exploit. Now it's beyond, that message is beyond religion, or that you are a Christian, you will go to church, you have title. No, it's beyond religion. If you know your God, what other people fear about, you won't fear it. So you won't call what they call confederacy, neither will you fear their fear. Know your God. So what kill other will not kill you. So it's the same thing in the business. What to know is what separates you from others who don't know what to know. It's not about bragging about what to know, it's by using it to help yourself. So there is no place where arguments say, I know this blockchain. No, if you know it, use it to help yourself. Let's see how it will help you. So the knowledge you have, is it helping you, or you are just making noise about it? That's the difference. That's just the difference. Some quote scripture and all. No, it's not about that. What do you know? How much do you know? Okay, lots claim to know much about their God, but they are still thinking that things are hard. The same way others who don't even know God say things are hard, they too say things are hard. So what's the difference between you that you know your God and the person who even say, well, I don't know God though. So if you say things are hard, it's free to say that. If you say things are not going to work, it's free to say that. So what about you? So what about you? What about you? That's the thing. And that's why I've been telling me. So you can see now, this is the volume, 4,600. So we got the one have been a drop to it. So what about you? What's the difference between you? So your knowledge of God is not about argument. It's not about quoting the scripture. Your knowledge of God is about using it to explore your ministry. It's about excelling and then be helping humanities. So how do we now know you know your God? When you are still calling confederacy what others call confederacy, when you are afraid of what others are afraid of. Others are afraid of Nigeria is not working and they have run to abroad. You too, you are preparing to run to abroad. You want to japa. And what they are japa to do is to get dollar and all of that. But some people who japa now will not even be planning themselves. Now, when you are inside the cold there, are you planning now to build wealth on the cold so that over time you remove yourself from that cold? Some will not, until eventually even the japa will not become the japa for them, because at the end of the day, it's not working. Because they who do know their God, it's not about location, it's about their location from God. It's not about quoting all of these things, because sometimes I'll tell people, I say, listen to me, if you really know the mind of your God, you know that anywhere you are, you must prosper. So when you are in crypto, and all you are doing is to lure people to different platforms, you are wicked. You are wicked. There's so much money to be made in the crypto space. But if you are not paying attention to simple learning, understanding, mentorship, you will struggle like others do. You will definitely struggle like others do. There's no doubt about that. You will struggle like others do. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, so that's how we're going to go today, this edition. Should you have any question, you can quickly chat on the chat box now, so I respond to you if you have questions. If you have questions, please just quickly put your chat in the chat box, or you can put your digital hands up, and then I give you response. Okay. Yeah, I could see a hand, so let me quickly go up there. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, you can unmute yourself and ask your question, please. Kindly unmute yourself and ask your question.
Boss, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, boss, I would like you to throw a little more light on
Okay.
this Nigerian stock.
Okay.
How to go on trading it. I tried it. I don't know. Is there any broker?
Is there what?
Account. How do you link it?
Is that what?
Trading.
You can trade the stock here now. Where.ng, that's why I opened this place. Were you here from the beginning of the training? I've sent this link before on our forum that you can register, fund your account with your Naira and trade your stock here. I've said it before now.
Okay, okay, very well. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you are blessed. You can trade it on the word.ng. We have different apps. I have many apps. It's been a while. I didn't even use this, my word.ng. So it was one day I was doing a review for all of my stock platforms, and I saw yes, okay, this one is simple enough for an average person to understand, and they can use it to trade the stock you buy, you sell, you place your selling price, you pay anytime the market hits, and then the same way you are trading your crypto. It's just that, of course, it's not as fast as that one because no market is not open every day, and even the time I think Nigerian Stock Exchange floor open at 10 a.m. and so closes by 4 a.m. or so. So you have to now know the timer and all of those things. So use word.ng, and there are other platforms I use, but I'm not going to give out yet. Okay, so good afternoon. Can you please go through the recurring both and the smart portfolio again? Maybe when you watch the recording, but the recurring is simple. The recurring is that you have a coin you have a target for, okay? And then since you have a target for a coin, look at what you do to the recurring. If you go to your boat, right? I go to trade, for instance, and I go to trading boat, and you want to place order for recurring, it must be a coin that you have mind to accumulate over time. Like I was doing that to Ethereum at a point. I was doing that for ARB at the time. Yeah, I was doing that to ARB at the time, and then I was doing that to BTC at the time, right? Now, so this is, and then I go to my boat. So you have to go to get to recurring. You are going to go to arbitrage, right? To see your recurring boat, you have to go to arbitrage. So you're now going to see, where is that recurring, sorry, slides. Oh, shit. Where are you? Okay, let's go there. Okay. Yeah, so, okay, scroll down here on marketplace. So look at recurring here. So you click on recurring. Okay. So DCA, I think DCA is where you're going to have it by creating by yourself. Look at it, create. So I click on create. So if you go to DCA, you know it's in application, and then you click on recurring and create, right? So now once you create, you now take the coin. So it's coming up to we'll take out the coin. So you can allocate an amount. So you don't need to, I always tell people you don't need to start too big in crypto. You can start anywhere. Now look at it. This is your recording, right? Which coin? So I go back and then pick. So I need to know which coin. So let's say you want to do recurring on which coin? Let's say on Pepe. Let's say on Pepe. No. This one is not normal price. This is the price. So let's say recurring on Pepe or no. Which coin? Aptos. Aptos too has really tried. It must be a coin you actually want to accumulate. Just understand that for sure. So I want to just go for a coin that's a very, very small amount. Okay, let's say CFX. Right? Now CFX about right is what you want to use for recurring. CFX can search for it here. CFX. Look at it here. Now you can set even more than one and allocate the same amount. It will give it in percentage. So this CFX, you can add more coin to it. Let's say I want to add 100 I want to add, let's call, okay, OKB. I want to add OKB, so you can add OKB. Oh, come on. OKB, where are you? Okay, this OKB. OKB is added. I think the network is a little too slow. Okay, so let us leave it. Oh, shit. So let's leave it at, you want to be buying it on a daily basis, not monthly. On a daily basis, at what time? Maybe in your case, you want to use, what time do you want to use? Maybe you want to, maybe 6 a.m. in the morning. Right? Maybe 6 a.m. in the morning. And then how much? So how frequent? Every day. So how much do you want to allocate every day? So maybe $10. So you're going to share it to two. $10. Can you see now? So $10, right? So click on create, right? So it's going to be buying, it's going to be utilizing $10 every day, and then to be buying CFX and Bitcoin. You say, yes, go ahead. That's all. That's your recurring. I do that on two major boats. I do that here on my OKEX, and I do that on my BYBIT. I don't waste so much energy in coin I want to buy. I just strategically, so what I just do, maybe when I'm even trading on the other one on grid, I just make sure that I can, sometimes I just say withdraw profit. When I click withdraw profit, to withdraw the USDT, maybe some USDT profit I'm taking into my wallet, so that I will not lack fund that will be buying and selling continually. So sometimes when you make profit on some of your major business, maybe $20, and you know that you have allocated $5 to be buying a coin every day or a coin every week. So you might allocate $10 to buy a coin every week. So you just make sure that you have more fun. Because if you do not have, when it gets to that time, it will see money to use for buying that allocation. You get it? So that's how it is. The smart trade too is the same thing. The smart, you go to the arbitrage, the smart portfolio, you can select, you can adjust the coin that are there and all of that. So that's just the same way. You go there, then you click on the smart portfolio, and you click on adjust or advance, and then you adjust it to whatever thing you want. Okay, our time is fast spent. I think this is how far we can go in this Tuesday edition. On this Tuesday edition, see you again next week. I have other training, so but before I go, I will make sure I'm able to. Can you please? Okay, I'll make sure I'm able to upload the recording so that you can sit down with it and watch over and again for better understanding. All right. Thank you very much. I think okay. CNN is not here. It's currently in Nairobi, Kenya, for some conference and all of that. So if not, will have told us to give us some updates and all that. So thank you very much, everyone. Do have a nice day. Enjoy yourself. It's already a very thick noon, and so you can do whatever you want to do more now. Money can be made if you're really, really aligned with the right knowledge. Thank you.